Hello, it's GotAUkulele.com with a instrument review for you. It's a brand I've featured before on the website. That brand is Luna, and the one I featured before was their Tattoo Concert. You'll find the video review on this channel and also the written review on the website. You may recall I didn't like it very much. I just thought the quality control was pretty poor, and people were buying it because of the fancy engraving. That created quite a lot of backlash from people. Whenever I review a popular instrument like that and say I don't like it, it means I get loads of messages from people saying, hey, I've got one, it's brilliant, how dare you. These are just one man's opinion. Don't get too stressed about it. This one is kind of entry level, not quite, from Luna, and it is their Honu Soprano ukulele. It comes as part of a kit. We'll come on to what comes with it in a moment. And Honu, because it's been engraved with that turtle design, which I really don't like. I don't like it because it's quite roughly done, but I mainly don't like it for the same reason I didn't like the tattoo. Luna quite openly say that they've taken these designs from Polynesian tattoo designs. To be honest, I think the Polynesians, these symbols and this imagery is revered by the Polynesians, and I don't think it's something to be slapped on a Chinese-made ukulele in order to make money. I find it crass. Your opinion may differ. You might like the cute turtle. I don't like it. As I say, the other reason I don't like it is it's quite roughly done, and it brings me on to another gripe I've got with this one from Luna, and Luna generally, because they claim that this is all mahogany, and I think that's a misleading term, because using that word all suggests that it's solid without using the word solid, because it isn't solid. It's laminate mahogany. It may be sandwiches of mahogany, but it's still laminate mahogany. But they also call it select mahogany. There's nothing select about this. It's pretty plain brown laminate mahogany. There's nothing select about it. And because it's not great, and you're going into the laminate where the etching goes in there, it starts getting a bit messy. There's some filler and polish marks, remnants still in there. Not a fan. We've got tie bar bridge in walnut, or on the older models rosewood. Plastic uncompensated saddle. It's alright. Different shape, kind of like that. Looking inside, pretty basic. It's neat and tidy enough. The braces are really, really fat, and there's no need for them to be fat when you think that that top is also really thick. So this is a over-braced, over-thick laminate-bodied instrument. The curved linings are not notched, they're just simple strips of plain wood. Nothing remarkable there. All finished in satin, one or two finish marks in it and marks in it, but it's alright, I guess. I just don't like that engraving. Up to the neck, mahogany, I believe, with very obvious joint here and a very obvious joint there. I hate these joints halfway down that you can see. And that is topped with a now walnut, previously rosewood fingerboard that's kind of poorly finished. There's little tooling marks in it and not great. Nice bit of edge shaping, I suppose. 12 nickel silver frets to the body, pretty standard for a soprano, with position markers in what they call shark's teeth, which means triangles, at 3, 5, 7, 10 and 12. Don't know why you need one at 3. And we've got position markers on the side at 5, 7 and 10 as well. What I don't like is those fret ends. Can you hear? Fret ends are sharp, really sharp. Not great at all. Beyond the plastic nut, I quite like the Luna headstock shape. It's different. It's faced in dark wood, but it's quite messily finished around here. That Luna logo is screen printed on. I think it's really stark in that white. And the tuners are really, really cheap, like on the concert open gears with white pearly buttons. They're horrible. There's loads of play on them when they turn. Before the bow starts going round, they're grindy, they're of different tensions. I'm not a fan, and that's coming in at $99 RRP. You can get it a bit cheaper, about $80 if you shop around, or about 70 quid in the UK. You get Aquila strings as part of the kit. You get a nice Hawaiian themed, complete with lady wearing very little clothing. Nice. It's 2017 Luna, come on, with a basic chord chart that you can get anywhere on the internet, pitch pipes, thin gig bag, and suitably Hawaiian themed cardboard box. I think that package is a bit odd for the price. You know, it's expensive for what it is. I said the same thing about the concert. throwing in pitch pipes when most of the brands now are throwing in clip-on tuners, straps, capos, rhythm rings, all sorts, is really exposing that this is pretty expensive for what you're getting, because what you're getting is a basic laminate instrument. It's not really any more advanced than sort of Carla KAS's. In fact, I don't think it's that advanced. The setup's pretty poor. So throwing in a set of pitch pipes and a picture of a girl in a bikini is not really going to change that. But it's all about the play. As I say, we've got some setup issues with the frets. The setup issues also with the nut and saddle. Both are too high on this. So when you hear me playing this, people love to go on the videos and say, why don't you get your ukulele in tune? All my ukuleles are tuned before the videos using a strobe tuner, about as accurate as you can get. If you hear some notes going out of tune, that's intonation, and the intonation is going off on this one as I go up the neck. It's light enough, but it's dead neck heavy. I mean, seriously, neck heavy. That's just trying to balance that on the 12th. Nope, that's not nice at all. Uncomfortable to hold with those sharp frets. Sound wise, the one thing it has got going for it, it's got good volume, and I like volume and punch in a soprano instrument. You know, it's alright, you're not going to get lost, but it's just unremarkable. Oh, the tuning. And that off tuning is because that nut's really high, so when I'm fretting down, it's pulling the strings out of tune, making them go sharp. It's kind of boxy, it's thin. Look, don't get me wrong, it's not a terrible instrument. I've played a lot worse, and if you're getting one of these or you're getting one for Christmas, don't be ashamed. It's all right. I just think that there's much better out there for similar money or even less money, and you're paying for things like that, and the fact that a young girl played one on an American TV talent show. I find it quite cramped as well, very narrow Chinese nut, 34mm. The Luna Honu Soprano, you know, it's not terrible. You can do so much better. If you go on to get these Amazon only deals, which I don't like, you can pay half the price of this and get a better instrument, or you get something from Snail or Baton Rouge for about the same sort of money, and whilst it won't have a turtle engraved in the top and it won't come with a picture of a girl in a bikini, it will sound better. They've got much more character. This is just a little bit one-dimensional. Couple that with some finished floors, couple that with sharp fret ends, need for a setup, terrible tuners. I'm afraid it doesn't get my recommendation. It's not a nightmare, but it's far from great. The Luna Honu Soprano kit, about $99 retail in the US. I'll be back very soon. We've got about one more to go before the end of the year, I think, and then a bit of a roundup for year end, and we go into 2018. If I don't get to do another one before Christmas on the video, have a great holiday and enjoy yourselves with your family or whatever it is you're doing or wherever you are, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers.